President Clinton has just finished his tour of Africa, and it so happens that the last step of his tour was going to Dakar in Senegal. Does Huzur know if he has contacted the Ahmadiyya community there, and what impact will his going there have on the country in general?
You see, I don't see any benefit to be drawn from his contact with the Ahmadiyya community. I was approached by certain important members of the Ahmadiyya community from the countries where he visited, that they should they meet him or not, because there the Ahmadis occupy a position of importance, that a meeting with President Clinton would not be denied them in those countries. I told them to keep off. Why should they meet him? What honor will they gain from meeting him? What advantage will the Ahmadiyya gain from meeting him? These are just materialist thinkings. Hands off that, I told them, and don't take pride in saying, yes, we met President Clinton. No use whatsoever. While his tour is detrimental to the cause of Ahmadiyya in many ways. Because in Dakar, they have built this Muslim center. Now, why should President Clinton be interested in a Muslim center in Dakar? Because it is only because, as I said earlier, Dakar is being chosen by Americans through Saudians and other Pakistanis, etc., to create a center which would disseminate American domination of the world indirectly. And these people would serve the cause of America, not directly of Pakistan or Saudi or others. During this, they would require to target Ahmadiyya, because if they do so, they think that they will gain more popularity, and in the world of Islam we will say, look here, Dakar is the center of Islam and it is doing this to Ahmadis. With the result that wherever this popularity spreads, American domination through its agent bogey countries would also spread. It's a very intricate, complicated affair how the big powers are spreading their influence. Only you have to link them with the smaller governments who prostrate to them, to prostrate to America. All these governments which support the center in Dakar are American agents, proxies for America, and all of them have this common feature, they're anti-Ahmadiyya. See? So make 2 and 2 together. You should make 4. So the Ahmadis who ask me from these countries, I tell them, why are you so simple? Please, for God's sake, realize that a believer sees with the light of Allah. You should have seen through the game, and should never have thought of taking pride in meeting President Clinton. What benefit would they draw? What blessing? See, the ambassador of Pakistan in Senegal, in Dakar, is controlling all mischief and spreading it. He was the one who was instrumental in the crisis in Gambia. It was he who promoted the drama, and through him, the president of Gambia did all these things. It was again he who was instrumental in sending the president of Senegal to Pakistan and Kuwait, etc. And all the things which he is doing are known to us. He himself is an irreligious person. I've never heard of any religious habits of that man. But he is a servant of the government. He can't do anything other than what he's instructed about. So Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Pakistan, they all join hands in achieving their purpose through this ambassador now. And we know all these things because in the staff of the embassy and in the people around, among the people around, there are, the Senegalians and the staff of the embassy, there are people who are very sympathetic to Ahmadiyya. And it is impossible for them to see some conspiracies being hatched and not to inform Ahmadis about them.
So they work for the embassy, these people?
Pakistan embassy there has some staff, of course.
Yes.
Some of them are Pakistanis, some of them are Senegalians, and there are others around them who know what's happening. So I don't want to pinpoint the person because then he'll be targeted. I'm just vaguely telling you my source of information. So whatever information is conveyed to us is not because we have built a network of intelligence. It is because Allah has built that network of intelligence for us. And every information that we receive is verified by the facts. So this conspiracy is going on. And we're not afraid. We depend entirely upon Allah and Allah's aid. And we have seen in the past that all these conspiracies are frustrated by God. So I don't care whatever they may do, please let them do. I know the frustration is all they share in the end. You remember I mentioned one of my dreams about Dakar the whole night. After that we paid attention to Dakar and we got immediate success by spreading the message of Ahmadiyya far and wide. So I thought that was just a glad tiding. Now I realized it was also a warning that from Dakar movements will begin with the false notion that they will destroy Ahmadiyya. This will not happen. So you pay attention, take countermeasures, and Allah will help you. That is the whole message which I now conceive was delivered to me.